Hey everybody, it's Candace. So today's daily dose, I want to ask you guys, are you a should'er? What's a should'er? A should'er is somebody who worships perfectionistic ideals over authentic reals. So I am a recovering idealist. What does that mean? Well, I went through a very long period in my life, probably all my life up until about 4 or 5 years ago, where literally it was a battle between me being true to myself, excuse me, or honoring my perfectionistic, unattainable, insanely high ideals instead. And I have suffered so much from that. And I think at the base of everybody who has shoulds, like, what would the most perfect person do? What should I do to be a good person? What should I wear to be cool? What should I? So there's all these shoulds that we have when we suffer from perfectionism or idealism or self-doubt, things like that. And in my own life, I just want to say there's so much freedom for being raw and from being real. That's why I have this website called The Authentic Thread, because every thread, every series of words that I write is authentic. And I really take that seriously because there was a time in my life, a very big time in my life, where it was always a stress and always a point of contention between me battling myself, my true self, and this crazy, unattainable ideal. So if you fit into that, maybe you'll understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, wow, how different life is. So how do we start to honor our true self and live in a space of authenticity rather than idealism, rather than these hardcore perfectionisms that we have in our lives? Somebody that's recovering, I'd like to say recovered, but then every time we say we're done with something, the universe likes to test it. So I'm going to forego the test and say I'm a recovering perfectionist idealist. Here's the difference. Do I enjoy luxury? Do I enjoy high-end stuff? Yeah, that's because that's what I like. But it doesn't define me. So yesterday in my vlog, I said something about I don't care what car I drive. Let me reframe that. I actually do care what car I drive because I have a certain taste, but I don't base my self-worth on what car I drive. So the thing with people with high ideals and perfectionism, a lot of their identity is tied into that. So then we have to defend that, and we have to be better. And in my own life, I think a lot of my healing started taking place when I actually reached a lot of those super high ideals and realized I wanted more then. So when we're looking for an ideal outside of ourselves, it's not an authentic, real, there's no cap, there's no sky. It's literally, it keeps going because it's never going to be enough. There's never a highest ideal. But when we're real and we realize that our worth comes from being true to who we are, whatever that looks like, there is no cap as well, but that feels more free. That feels like there's no cap of the love, the self-love, the creativity. We start to express instead of wanting to impress. And it's just a very important subject, especially to me, because it's been a big part of my life. And I feel like it's funny because nowadays that I find so much of my own worth in what I can share about my own experience, about what I can coach with my clients, about literally seeing myself in them because I was there. It's the wisdom of experience is so incredible, and we can't really allow that wisdom to come in, that clarity, until we're connected with our authenticity, our truth. So really quick, how do we start doing that? We start looking at our ideals and seeing what's our intention. Why do we need that? Why do we want that? What does that hold over us? And if it doesn't hold anything over you, you're in a good place. But if it does, like you have this constant need to fit in, this constant need to be better and better and better in a way that's sort of image-based rather than true, you need to take a look at what it is about yourself that you're afraid of. What are you afraid of in your authentic self that you're not able to look at? For me personally, it was, growing up, everyone used to call me eccentric. weird, different, things that I really embrace now and I'm proud of. I love not being just this perfect ideal, whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. But as a kid, I didn't want to be different. I wanted to be like everybody else. I wanted, all the Cabbage Patch Kids that my friends had. You just want to be like everybody else. And now that I'm older, I really embrace the weirdness. I really embrace my quirky little things and how I can overreact at times and start dancing in the kitchen and not care. And so when we start to really see that who we really are, those little intricate parts of us are really our greatest gift, our greatest joy. That's our innocence. That's our purity. That's our connection to spirit. That's the individuation that we were given in this life. Then we start to celebrate our uniqueness over our ideals. So just embrace the little parts of yourself that are different. Just try to embrace those sort of different fashion ideas you have for the day and really just try to be artistic, creative, and connected to the source. So that's my little daily dose today. Stop being a shitter. Let me know what you guys think. See you tomorrow. Bye.